How's it going, guys? I'm Hollow Don. Welcome to my first real YouTube video on my new channel. Some people, maybe this is a welcome back. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I'm filming this on my phone right now. I'm trying to figure out working with maybe my girlfriend's camera. She has a better camera. I do have my old camera, which is good old reliable from back in the I'm not messing with how it looks, so I'm not using it. Might use it for other stuff maybe, but for now I'm gonna just film on my phone until I get some stuff to set up with my girlfriend's camera, which is way better. Trust me, it's way better. I've filmed with it before. Also broke my mic stand, so we are holding the mic. A little introduction of myself. I am new to the hobby. I haven't been this excited for Pokemon cards since I was a little kid, which was a long time ago. Me, myself, I'm personally more interested in the vintage cards, probably pre-2004, 2005, which was like probably around the last few years that I got to see my cards. Most of those cards are Wizards of the Coast, or WotC for short. I don't play the TCG. I've been thinking about getting into playing the TCG with my girlfriend, but we barely have time as it is. I do also like some of the newer modern cards. The illustration, the art is amazing. So, you know, in the future, if you do see some modern cards in my personal collection, it's probably because I like the art. Favorite Pokemon, well, my first favorite Pokemon, because who really has one favorite Pokemon? Like, I have evolution lines of Pokemon that I like, but my original favorite Pokemon, believe it or not, is Grimer. I feel like us Grimer and Muck fans are rare in the hobby. When I was younger, I had this weird obsession with like slime and blobs and clay, and I loved claymation movies. I don't know why, I just did. I can remember back in the day playing Pokemon Red. I just couldn't wait to get to Cinnabar Island so I could go in the mansion and catch a Grimer or catch a Muck. Do want to start also. I don't really have cards right now in my personal collection, but my goal is to start a Grimer and Muck collection and possibly some Yukimori illustration cards in a collection. Next, I would say it has to be the Gengar evolution line, Ghastly Haunter Gengar. Like, it's such a favorite, like so many people's favorite Pokemon. Who doesn't like Gengar? So the reason I have gotten back into this hobby was 5th grade. I was getting into a lot of trouble in school. I was very distracted because of Pokemon cards and because of the games. I remember getting into arguments and physical little fights with other kids. You know what? Even I'm still friends with them today, some of those kids. And yeah, it got to a point where it got really out of hand and my grades started to fall. I remember having a private parent-teacher conference that I had to go to but wasn't allowed to sit down at. It was basically both my parents, it was at night too, and all of my teachers sitting down, you know, they're talking to them. And I just remember the night coming home, my dad was so mad. He took away all my Pokemon cards, he took away all my games, he took away my Game Boy Advance, Color, and I just remember just sitting there as a kid, bawling my eyes out. He was snapping my Pokemon VHS tapes, the original first movie, Pokemon 2000, and all I could do was sit there and cry. And I remember him vaguely trying to also snap my Game Boy Advances in half. I didn't have an SP. He probably would have been able to snap that, but my Game Boy Advance, he could not snap, and I just remember him getting more mad. And you know, I mean, I couldn't do anything but sit there and cry, but I just remember he couldn't break it in half, and those things were like bricks back in the day. But yeah, after that, I never saw my cards again. All of my cards, I had base set cards, I had fossil cards, jungle cards, early EX cards, and I might have even had some gold star cards, but I haven't, to this day, haven't seen them again. I think a few weeks after they were taken away, I might have snuck into my parents' room and tried to get them back, but I was only able to get my Game Boy and my games back. Like, I had like Ruby, Emerald, Fire Red, Gold, Crystal, and I just left the cards because I didn't want to make it obvious by taking everything back. Today, now to this day, when I bring it up, my mom claims that she threw them out, but I don't believe that she threw them out. I think they're still somewhere in their room, because when I was younger, I remember when I found them, they were with my dad's baseball cards, and I know she would never dare throw those out. Maybe I'll get them back one day, or maybe she actually threw them out. Who knows? But that's not even the reason why I got back into this hobby. We went into a little bit of a tangent there. A few years back, when 151 released, my girlfriend was telling me about it, showing me the set and stuff, and I was just like, oh, that's pretty cool. They're coming back out with the original Pokemon. Like, you know, like we should try and get some. And surprisingly, we hunted for a little bit and we somehow were able to get our hands on some of it. I remember we grabbed 3 or 4 ETBs, and I think I opened 2 out of the 3. And I remember also opening a binder collection pack, and I remember I really wanted the Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise illustration rare. Like, those, I wanted those cards, and I didn't pull a single one of them. I didn't even pull the Bulbasaur, Venusaur, Ivysaur, or the Charmander line ones either. I didn't see any of those, and I was just like, damn, like, I feel like I opened a lot, but yeah, no luck. I was also already annoyed enough to not getting those cards, but also having this stack of cards now that I probably would never even look at again, sitting in our place. And that's exactly what happened. The stacks of cards just sat in a box on my desk back here and just probably collected dust. I would always doom scroll at work when I didn't have work to do, and I would always see these videos of these other guys like restoring and cleaning cards, and I was just like, whoa, like this is so satisfying. And thought to myself, I was like, I love detailing cars. I love working with my hands. I like making things nice. Like, I should try this. And I didn't just immediately jump into the cleaning and the restoring of cards. We held on to those ETBs, those 151 ETBs, and we saw the price go up on them, and we're just like, you know what, maybe we should just pick up stuff from time to time if we find it. We weren't going to go out of our way for it. If we find it, you know, like, let's just hold on to it. Anyways, yeah, we started, you know, acquiring more stuff, and I was just the more we got more stuff, the more I was just like getting back into it, and I'm just like, like, I didn't collect anything yet, but then one day I just said, screw it. I decided to spend some money. I bought some collections that I wheeled and dealed off of eBay, mostly vintage stuff. I have so much bulk modern stuff that I'm probably going to try and trade in or sell at events to get, you know, more vintage stuff I could fix up and send in and get graded and all that. And that's basically how it all started. I just accrued all these cards, and then now, you know, we're holding on to stuff, accruing stuff, and then I was just like, you know what, let me document this. I could do the same thing. I could post these, you know, videos of me cleaning and restoring cards. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy and speculation when it comes to restoring and cleaning cards. Everyone, you know, is entitled to their own opinions, of course. I just personally really enjoy making something nicer, and that's just me. There are guys out there, though, that cut and ink cards, and I do not condone that at all. Like, at all. That's, now you're just straight up altering cards. I've seen instances of guys buying cards, paying a premium because it's so nice, to come to find out later that the card's been inked or something, and it sucks. Like, I do not condone that. I will never partake or do anything like that. Don't do that, guys. Like, but yeah, I love restoring and cleaning cards. Just something, you know, I like working with my hands, find satisfaction from making something look ugly or dirty, making it look nice. That's just me. Like I said, I used to detail cars. Brought me a lot of enjoyment to see a car done after doing all this work. It's beautiful. You appreciate it, just like these cards. I think that's enough about myself. Now down to the thumbnail of the video. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. Let's get into these two packages that I've been patiently holding on to, waiting to open, that contain two of my Grail cards. These are the first two cards that are going, well, I have some other cards that I do want to send out to get graded first, but they will be in my personal collection. But these are the two cards that I've been really wanting that are going into my personal collection. And also, for my fellow degenerates, I know some of you are still chasing that Mega Charizard from Phantasmal Flames. So while we're in between the unboxing we're about to do, I'm going to rip open this Phantasmal blister that's been sitting on my desk, and hopefully we pull that Mega Charizard, because I've probably opened about 50-60 packs and have not pulled it. I've only pulled the Mega Sharpedo. That's the only chase card that I've pulled so far. Hopefully we get that chart. That would be awesome if we got it in this video. But yeah, let's get. I've been waiting to open these. Let's open these. Let's get into this blister first. We're not gonna open every pack at once, all at once. So first we got this Weavile promo card. Pretty cool. We're gonna set that right there, so you could watch us do this opening. We got 3 packs right here. 2 Charizards, 1 Gengar. Let's save the Gengar for last. So we're gonna do this Charizard first. If any of you guys want the code, we got Basic Energy, Oddish, Smeargle, Gligar, Palmy, Low Kicks, Gliscor, Fire Breather, Reverse Hollow Lotad, Ramblin'. Oh, there's another one. I thought that was it. Vileplume. One of the packages that I've been dying to open. Sorry, I didn't want to knock the camera over, knock my phone over. Okay. It's got it in cardboard, you know. Oh God, that. All right. Oh my God, this guy couldn't put it in a freaking top loader, but there it is. So this is one of my Grails right here. Sabrina's Gengar. Let's take it out of this little sleeve, which, what type of sleeve is this? This isn't even a sleeve. This looks like the dude cut it out of a binder and put it. Well, we're gonna take it out of it, and you guys got to see the condition of this card. So looking at it right now, the centering is amazing, and the surface is flawless. Taking a look at the back. Now I do remember I saw, oh no, I guess that was just, yeah. Centering on this card is amazing. Surface is great. There's some little bit of whitening, I think, right here. Like right there, yeah. I don't know, I might be able to get away with that though. But when I saw this card, I was like, oh, this is possibly a contender at getting a 10. But yeah, this is one of my grails, guys. I'm 100% sending this in, and it's staying with me. The one thing, they had a great opportunity to make an awesome holo out of this card, and for some reason they decided not to go the holo route. I still think it's a great card, the art especially without holo, but imagine if this card was holo. Such a sick card. Gengar just looks so menacingly. You got the moon behind him. One of my grails, guys. I'm so happy I have it. You guys want the code? Alright, so we got Basic Energy, Zigzagoon, Misdreavus, Toxel, Lotad, Grimsley's Move, Cremy, Haunter, Seviper, Jumbo Ice Cream, that looks delicious, Genesect. That was it. Skunked again. On to the next unboxing. Now this is packaged nice. So this went through eBay's authenticity, and there it is. This is another one of my grails that I've wanted for a long time. This is the Japanese Sabrina's Gengar. Cool story behind this card, if you don't know. This card, well, not the card itself, but the illustration was actually banned in the US. And the reason why is, if you look closely, you see the gravestones in the background? Yeah. The US didn't want that. I don't know the exact reasons why. I don't want to get into it, to be honest. But the English ones don't have those gravestones. I love the story behind this card. It is such an awesome card. The other grail that we just opened, you got Gengar up close and personal with the moon behind him. And then this one, you got Gengar just chilling in a cemetery. Like, he's ready for all the smoke. Like, he ain't scared. Surface looks so good. Now there's a little bit of a dent down here, if you guys can see that little dent. I might be able to do something about that. I might be able to get that out. But besides that, the surface of the card looks really good. Back, pretty good, pretty centered. But you do have this little whitening up here. Right up top. You see that? Yeah, a little nick. I was talking to the seller when I was going back and forth with him, trying to come to an agreement. And we kind of both agreed that this would probably get an 8, which I'm totally fine with, you know. I could work my way up to a 10. Very, very happy. Yeah, real happy. I'm going to take this Weavile out. that right there. All right. Last pack magic, guys. Will we pull the SIR Mega Charizard? That'd be a great way to end this video. Okay, we got Basic Energy, Sandile, Swinub, Lotad, Boltund, Archulodon, Lowkicks, Gliscor, Charcadet, Granbull. Oh, you see that number on the bottom? Oh, nice. Oricorio EX. Wow. That's cool. I haven't pulled that yet. Well, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed my first video on the channel. First real full video. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you enjoyed this, be glad to open more packs, rip more packs for you guys. You guys enjoy all the cleaning and restoration videos. I'm sure I will have, you know, some full, more in-depth videos posted soon. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But yeah, I appreciate it. Everyone have a good night.